Taking the cheers in the ambience. I got a ring to think then again. I'm such a winner, I'll win again. Some think I'm a Viking or maybe a wizard. I feel like I'm both when I'm in the ring. Victory brings serenity. I give them a three-piece after the three-peat, and then I leave with the trinity. True baller got all the amenities. All the others just wanna be mini-me's. Haters mad when they in my vicinity.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's special live where we're going to be calling sellers using property leads. I'm excited. I've done this twice before. Both times, great leads, great conversations. I'm excited for to showcase what property leads brings to us today. I just got my leads. These are fresh out of the hopper, baby. We are ready to go today. See what I got. I literally just got these. Man, we got leads all over the place. We got Wisconsin, Minnesota, Kansas, New York, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Illinois, Ohio, New Mexico, Mississippi, Texas, Georgia, Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Oklahoma. Oh my goodness, California. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. New York. So what is that? That's probably like 20 different states we're going to be calling in. Man, so if you guys don't know, we started using property leads a couple of months ago. I met them at Family Mastermind. They tracked me down in the hallway. They said, man, you got to check out our leads. The best in the business. And they ever since then, it's just been a huge part of our community. Inside of Titanium University, the community was just locking up deals left and right. We did a challenge right after that. I would say there was a lot of closed deals through property leads. The two times that I've gone live with them, I've called about 50 leads. And I've gotten 5 contracts. So we're right at 1 in 10 on leads to sign contract ratio. So excited to see if we can get some similar numbers today. We're right around 30 something leads. So the goal would be to get 3 contracts today. Let me organize this here real quick. Move some things around. All right. You guys ready? Let's do this. Ben Frost says, fresh off signing for my closing in New Mexico. Big banger incoming. Love it. Congrats, Ben. We got Ashley. What's up, Ashley? Tyler Osborne. Good to see you. We got Florida in the house. We got Detroit in the house. Dude, Todd Chun he's a machine right now. We're doing the Titanium University Olympics, and he's on a 1 to 2 contracts per day ratio right now. We got Atlanta in the house. Ashley says she was just live last night with Speed to Lead. There you go. Andrew says, fresh out of the hopper. Andrew's like, shut up, RJ, call the leads. So let's do it. Let's go. Last comment, just because he's here. The greatest of all time, Pat Helton. Oh, he might have been talking about me, but Pat Helton's the greatest of all time. There you go. All right, let's do this. Wisconsin.
Hello, press 1. Is not available. Please leave your message after the tone. Sorry, but the voicemail belonging to 1 not.
All right. Next.
Please leave your message for Frankie Evans.
Hello, this is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there on Highview Road. Looks like you entered this on my website saying that you were looking to sell. If you could, give me a call back at 817-710-8689. Thank you. Max, you said you're calling sellers twice a day and also sending out one text message. Is it too much? I wouldn't worry about that. They gave you their information. Keep calling them. Have a rhythm in what you're doing. And if you lose a deal because you contacted them too much, then at least you were giving consistent effort.
Please leave your message for Cameron Cocker.
Hey, Cameron, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Frederick Drive. You entered this on my website saying that you're looking to sell. If you could, give me a call back at 817-710-8689. Thank you.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Andrew, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there in Ringgold, Wisconsin. You had entered this on my website saying that you're looking to sell. If you could, give me a call back at 817-710-8689. Thank you. These leads are from today.
Leave a note. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Anthony, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Eisenhower. You had entered this on my website saying that you're looking to sell. If you could, give me a call back at 817-710-8689. Thank you.
Hey, this is Cole, Mr. Dog, Mr. Call. You will leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Hey, Colby, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Fruitdale. You had entered this on my website saying that you're looking to sell. If you could, give me a call back at 817-710-8689. Thank you. That's filthy right there, Alan. Hey, it's Kevin there.
Listen.
Hey, Kevin, this is RJ Bates. I'm calling about your property there on Avenue L. Looks like you entered this on my website saying that you were looking to sell. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for that property?
210.
210. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
I'm just looking to downsize again. Before this, I had a really nice barn dough, and then moved in here, and I just really don't need this much space. I have remodeled the kitchen, with the exception of it still needs trimmed out. All the cabinets, subfloor, flooring, ceiling, lighting, everything, all new appliances. Opened it up because, you know, it's 50s. It was built in the 50s, so the floor plans are not great.
Right.
So took the wall out between the living and dining room, so it's actually open now. It was just like cramped little tiny kitchen to begin with.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, I think the roof was replaced right before we moved in, which was about 2 years ago. And the whole house has been pexed. And other than that, I mean, I think all the other stuff's listed on Hailcad as far as details. There's a shed in the backyard, it was detached, but it's attached now technically, the garage, because there's an addition laundry room put between the house and the garage, and then a carport off of that.
Gotcha. So you've pretty much done everything that needs to be done to it, correct?
Yeah, I mean, there's always stuff that needs updated. It is an older home. I think the bathrooms, judging by how they were remodeled, I'm assuming probably sometime in the 90s they were redone.
Okay. So like the green tile and like the kind of floral wallpaper right above the green tile, that's still there?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That god awful green tile, yes.
Let's see. All right. I'm just going through some of the, I guess these are older photos, probably when you bought it. How long ago did you buy it?
It's right at, I just protested taxes again, so it's got to be 2 years.
Gotcha. But you said you remodeled the kitchen?
Yeah, there's no current pictures of that online.
Gotcha. How'd you come up with the price 210?
That's what I paid for it. I know the market's not really done much, but I've updated it, and
Right.
that's not accounted for, but I don't really care at this point. I know you'll probably, whoever buys it to flip it, they're going to have to put some money into it. So, I mean, that's what most people do anyway. Do a little more updating on them to flip them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I got any room there to make some money, you know.
Yeah.
What do you think it could be worth? Because that's what I'm pulling up right now. What do you think it could be worth if I fixed it up?
Well, I was planning on redoing the master bath and the other bathroom, and then just kind of leaving the rest the way it is and selling it for $240, which is feasible. If you look at some of the other houses up here, there's some that are about the same square footage that have been gone through, maybe not real recently, but in the last like 5 years, and they're going for around like 250s, 260s.
Right.
And it's 2 lots, so it's a quarter acre. It's like just right under a quarter acre. It's like 0.39 or something like that, or 4.2.
So the problem with if I got it for 210 and I put a little bit in and I sold it for like 250, didn't really leave a whole lot of profit there because I would have closing costs with you, closing costs when I sell it, realtor commissions, you know.
Yeah. What's a realistic number for you?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, we went off of, there's this property on Avenue J That's a little bit bigger than yours. It sold for 340. I'm trying to figure out why. It sold for 340.
Now, usually stuff up here, like you don't see nothing really sits on the market unless it's a dump.
Right.
Like there's a couple houses that have been sitting for a while, but they need a ton of work. But I mean, generally anything up here, because Abernathy, they're not really necessarily expanding, and the city won't put water out any further. You either get a barn dominium or like a really big stick-built home on 597 for $500,000, or you wait until something pops up here in Abernathy and buy. Like when I bought this house, it was only on the market for like 4 days, and I gave them full asking price just so I wouldn't have to fight with anyone.
Right.
Because stuff up here, it goes quick when you do put it for sale. I'm assuming you're down in Lubbock.
No, I'm in Fort Worth, actually.
No, a little further away.
Yeah, a little bit. Like you said, you're downsizing, so you're gonna want to go buy another property, right?
Yeah, there's a lot here for sale. I'm looking. I'm just waiting for the city to tell me what can and cannot be built there. I want to build a small barn dominium.
Do you have a mortgage on this property, or do you own it free and clear?
No, I have a mortgage on it currently. I think there's 13 years left on the 15.
But you would probably want that paid off in order to buy the new property, right?
Yeah, because I'm going to use the cash from the sale of this house to just buy property outright, and then put a lien against property and build what I want.
I'm assuming that if I come in and I do the bathrooms and some other small miscellaneous stuff, I'm probably going to need to at least do $15,000-$20,000 worth of work. Wouldn't you say that's fair?
Yeah, if you're paying contractors, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you don't want to see me do it. It would be worse than what exists. I might as well just leave it there.
Yeah. And like the kitchen, I did all new cabinets, countertops. I didn't intend on taking it this far, but when I took the water heater out, the subfloor was destroyed. So I wound up tearing out the entire subfloor, redoing the subfloor, and a tankless gas hot water heater. What else? I did the ceiling, all new lighting in the kitchen, and I'm sure you can see in the old pictures, it was just like crowded with that big ass island in a little kitchen.
Yeah.
So it's all completely open now, and then the walkway that goes into the dining room, now that wall's completely blown out. So it's like 7-foot hole you can walk through now.
Right.
Basically cabinets open. And then where it goes out into that laundry room addition, I haven't looked at the pictures in a long time, but the door that goes out in the laundry room, there used to be that pantry on the right.
Okay.
It's just I walled it off, so it's just a nook now, because that actually was originally a porch. So it had some weird structure to it. I had to level everything out, but that's just a nook now, and then that pantry is right behind the master bath. I was going to take the wall out in the master bath because you gained another 4 foot back in the entire bathroom, so you'd have way more room in here.
Gotcha.
So I was going to try the wall out and expand it, and make it a decent sized bathroom.
So if the property could be worth $250, completely fixed up, and I'm going to put 15-20 grand into it, I'm going to be a pretty significant margin below the 210, but it is cash and we cover the closing costs. There's no realtor commission, so it does help you a little bit there. I mean, if you were to list it, you're probably going to be paying somewhere between 12 and 15 grand, and commissions and closing costs, stuff like that. So it helps you a little bit there. But I mean, I'm probably looking to need to come in somewhere around 160.
No, that's about what I owe on it. So
Yeah.
I'm not looking to walk away with nothing. So I just want to see if it was somewhat close to what I need. I mean, like 190 or something, so I can walk away with some of my money recuperated.
Yeah, I think the only problem with that is most everybody. I mean, if we were to come in and say I were to offer you 190, I'm staring at blue sky scenario. Everything goes great, about $15,000 profit.
Yeah, for a couple months of work. Yeah,
right.
The overhead costs and everything and closing whatnot on your end.
And that's if like it sells for 250, there's no negotiation. We only spent 15,000 in repairs. You know, it's just like that margin for error gets real slim real fast, you know. So
right.
So that's why,
I understand.
Yeah.
It's different when you're buying to flip versus like a private party coming in and purchasing.
For sure. Well, I appreciate the opportunity to take a look at it, man. Sorry I couldn't help you out there.
No, it's all good. Thanks, sir.
All right, man. Bye-bye. All right. On the net. Oh, Colby.
Don't know the street name, but it's 5016.
Yeah, I got it.
Fruitville, Alabama.
Yeah.
It's right up your alley. Old Country.
It's Fruitdale, not Fruitville.
Old Country sounds like that.
Old Country Boy. We got a call back. Sub 2 wouldn't have worked there. He won $30,000 cash.
Hey, this is Kelvin, dog, Mr. Cal. You will leave your name and
Dang, Colby. Why'd you answer the phone, buddy? Hi, is Antonio there?
Me speaking.
Hi, Antonio. This is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there in Maplewood. You had entered this on my website saying that you were looking to sell. Is that correct?
Give me 1 second. One second. Just 1 second. I'll be with you. Hold on.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm actually driving if you don't mind. Yeah, go ahead. What you got?
You had entered this property in Maplewood on my website saying that you were looking to sell. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. How much were you looking to get for it?
First of all, if you go by what you see on internet, what do you call like Zillow or that bullshit that you have on internet, it doesn't match my property. My property is a duplex. It is not a single family home, so it's a 2 units, not 1 unit. You're talking about almost 2,000 square feet land property, and then you have Unit A and Unit B. Unit A is a 3-bedroom.
Okay.
And then there's a full-size basement with 1 bedroom. You have 2 bathrooms, 1 on the main floor, 1 in the basement. You have a big backyard. You have like three different entries. 1 from the basement, like 5 feet you can walk. So
a walk-in basement, and one on the main floor and one in the backyard. This is Unit A. Unit B is a smaller unit. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 living room, 1 kitchen, and 1 bathroom. And then you have a big driveway. You can put like at least 12 cars in my driveway. One of those big, gigantic driveway. And there's no garage, so it's like a driveway. It has a brand new furnace, brand new water boiler, brand new electricity circuit breaker. And then some of the windows are new. The roof is in excellent condition. 80% was like 7 years ago been done. And then I'm asking for $299 only. I mean, for the whole thing. Very good location too, by the way. It's one of the big, like really nice location. So I'm asking for $299 and not negotiable. Like $299 is final. And the reason I'm selling it because I want to move to Houston, Texas. I'm gonna move to Texas, so it's possible. So that's all I got. So tell me what you got.
Is it occupied or is it vacant?
I was living there. I had it before, but when his contract is over, I didn't renew it, knowing that I'm going to be selling it anyway, so I don't need to. I don't need a new tenant. I used to get $1,600 a month, $1,600.
For just for one unit or for both?
No, for just one unit. I used to live in one unit and rented the other unit. Get $1,600 every month. If you rent the big unit, you get at least $1,900 to $2,000. Because it's a really big unit. 2 families can live there because it has like a basement unit with little living room and a totally isolated. And then also it has a bathroom. It has a little kitchen in there. You can live. You can actually have somebody live in the basement alone. So it's a very good investment property. But the reason I sell it because I have a chance to move to Houston, Texas, in a small house, like really small. And then. But if I am not getting what I want, I'm just not going to sell it. I'm just going to keep it.
Okay. You said it's a. You said.
Yeah, go ahead.
You said it's a great investment property. What? I'm an investor, so explain it to me. How do I make my money? If I give you $299, what makes it a great investment?
Is not listed on the internet, like you have extra room that is not listed. You have a good location. You can rent it out, get at least $4,000 or $4,500 every month as of just rent. And the value of the place, if you paint it, maybe blacktop the driveway, you can talk at least about get it reappraised, hire appraisers to appraise it again. You can go up to $500,000 easily. The reason I don't want to do that because it's gonna cost me money, and then also, I mean, the value of the house is very good value. If I hire appraiser and reappraise it, it's going to go way higher than what you see on the internet.
Well, I don't go what's on the internet. I go based off of what is sold in the area. And I don't see properties selling in the $500,000 range. I see quite a few so in the range of 200 to 300,000. And from a cash flow perspective, when I look at the rentals in the area, I don't see how I could get to 4,500 a month or even 4,000. I might be able to get to that, 3 to 3,500, 3,000, 3,500 a month. But that would put me at like a 1% rental. I'm assuming I might do a little bit of repairs to get up to that. So I don't think this is a good fit for me. If that $299 is not negotiable.
Absolutely. Yeah, we go ahead. And if market, be honest with you, I have a realtor. We'll list it for full price. We get a new Razor, fix it up a little bit, and put it on the market for full price because it's not a single-family home. It's 2 houses actually. It's like 2 units.
Gotcha.
And you can, if people don't get what I'm asking for, thinking this is not what it should work, but I can absolutely hire a realtor and get him to take some pictures and and do some maintenance.
Absolutely. Sounds good, Antonio. I appreciate your time. Okay. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Yeah. Next. We're going to call that Embrace No.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 530319 is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
The ARV on that one is probably about what he was asking. It's probably 300. That lead was $60.
Hello?
Hi, is Teresa there?
This is her.
Hey, Teresa, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Oak Street. You had entered this on my website saying that you're looking to sell. Is that correct?
Yep.
Awesome. How much you looking to get for it?
55.
55. All right. Tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
It's a big garage. I would say, at least 3 cars, if not more. It's a big garage. I've got 3-bedroom house. It needs a lot of love. I don't remember the square footage right this second. I just want anyway.
1,100.
1 bedroom. It's got a shed out back. It's got a carport on the other side of the house. It's got 3/4 wraparound porch, background porch, 3/4 of the way, from one end to the other. But we had renters in here. They destroyed a lot. I've taken care of a lot. I'm done taking care of it.
Okay.
We live in Texas, so we want to sell it.
No kidding. What part of Texas?
By Houston.
I'm in Fort Worth.
How are you?
Yeah.
Just neighbors.
Yeah. All right. So you said 50. How much were those tenants paying?
I think he owes 40, 45, I think. He still owes on it.
Oh, no. I'm saying the tenants. How much were the tenants paying a month?
Well, we only made him pay 7.
Gotcha.
Which we could have got more because the people that rent apartments around here, just like a major, a ton of them in one apartment building, they go for anywhere from 900 to 1,000. And that's just for an apartment.
You said it needs a lot of love. Is it?
The roof's 20 years old, so you can either slap one on top of it or, cure. I mean, I haven't found any leakage since I've been here, and I've been here since on and off since April through some of the storms and all that. But that doesn't mean anything. I just haven't found any. I mean, nothing's leaked. How's that?
There you go.
That I saw. But I think that got fixed.
But like on the inside, it needs like cosmetic updates and stuff like that to make it, rent ready.
They took the stove and the refrigerator. It would need. I mean, I already did the bathroom and painted the kitchen. I mean, I painted the bathroom and put a new flooring in it. In the kitchen, I painted it and just try to clean things up and keep them, up to par as much as I could. But I know if it was me and I was going to do more to it, I would just put, because I got siding downstairs, not siding, I'm sorry, paneling, and it makes the walls look so much better because this is an old house,
Right.
and it's made like an old house. So that's what I mean, it would be so much cheaper and so much easier than putting up paint every time or whatever. I just know what I would. It'd make it look like a whole new house.
All right. Let's see here. How'd you come up with 55? Not that it's a bad number. I'm just curious.
Because he owns 45, and since I've been putting a lot of sweat and work in here, I said it's worth at least, my sweat and work is worth at least 10,000 over the last few months. Dog.
You said I want to make some money.
Exactly. Because I'm here, I'm not working, so there you go. That's how we came up.
All right. Give me just a second here. I'm going to do some math. Figure out what I can do here.
I mean, the problem was our renter. He was an easy pushover, and they'd be get behind, and he'd just let them because of what excuse he came up with, and that's where we went wrong.
So once I fix it up, what do you think it's going to be worth?
It could be. I mean, houses go from anywhere from 80,000 to. I mean, the house across the street from me, they went in and regutted it and did all of it, an old-fashioned home, and they got like $235,000 out of it.
They got 235.
Yeah, it was like an old colonial, really cool house, and it was 3 stories, but they put a lot of work into it. Like I said, they gutted the whole thing.
Was it bigger than yours?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I got 3 stories. I mean, I would say 100,000 easily, because the land that it's on is more than half an acre, and it's just nice, a nice area to be.
You do have a big lot. I will say that.
Yeah. And everybody loves the land. And I went in and cleaned out and got rid of all the weeds. I had help, and we got rid of weeds and trees. Yeah, that's the word, weeds, that were trees. And we just gutted the whole thing, made it look real nice. So far.
So that.
I want somebody to stop taking care of.
So that big white garage at the backside, that's yours, right?
Yeah. That's where I am right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a big garage. I mean, it used to be, my understanding, it was a gas station at one time, long time ago. And it was made big.
On the mortgage. On the mortgage, what's the monthly payment on the mortgage?
I think he had a high interest rate because when he did it that way back when, I think it's I want to say 7% is his interest rate.
Gotcha. because there is a part of me. It's like, well, what if I just gave you $10K and I took over the mortgage? That could be more beneficial. But if it needs a lot of repairs, not really, because it'd almost be better for me to get a loan that includes the repairs.
Right.
But I mean, you said it needs a lot of work. I mean, are we talking about like 25,000, or are we talking about like 50,000?
I would say 25 at that. So according to how you do it, I mean, you could do a basic or.
I mean, we're talking about, I want to get it up to the neighborhood standards. And when I look at properties that have sold in the area, I mean, it's not like they're not putting super high end stuff, right? I mean, we're talking about normal tile, normal, stainless, not the lowest end appliance, but stainless steel appliances, normal, probably.
Like the people don't.
Yeah, they're gone. But I'm saying I'm going to have to put appliances in there, right? So that's what I'm talking about, is trying to figure out how much that's going to cost me. But I'm not spending anything over the top, I mean, just normal tile, normal floor, normal finishes.
That's what I did.
So I'm trying to figure out if that's going to be a 25, 30, 35, because that's what matters on the back side of this.
You can buy it straight out. I bet you I buy you a refrigerator still. Because I get my veteran, so I get discount.
There you go. How about this? How about I buy the cat for cash, so that way the mortgage gets paid off, but I'll take care of all of the expenses and everything, and you can walk away with 5,000. So we come in right around 50.
How about 5.2? I mean 5.25. That'd be right in the middle.
Right in the middle, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? There's a book called Never Split the Difference. Have you ever heard of that book?
No. Well, technically, I'm losing my time.
Oh, I know. I was going to say, I always thought the book was kind of funny because it was written by an FBI negotiator. And so it was like, well, yeah, never split the difference, because half the difference was half of a life for him, But when it comes to this, I mean, we're done about $2,500. I mean, that $2,500, I always say this, when I'm the seller, $2,500 means a lot more to me than when I'm the buyer. So I'm okay with that. So let's do the 52,500. I can send. Let's see here. I could probably, let me give you a date. Do you have a lot box on the property where I'll be able to gain access to see it?
Right now, I'm here at the property.
I know, but I'm like tomorrow or Friday.
I'm here for a little bit.
What's that? You're there? Okay. Okay, so we can get out there pretty quickly. Do you have the capability of sending me pictures today?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Count too that I kind of, there's one room I kind of live in.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's just got my boxes and stuff, clothes and stuff like that.
Why don't we put a closing date of on or before August 9th? That puts us at 3 weeks.
Okay, and is your contract not going to state that you're not going to try to sell it, or what's the word?
Assign it?
Yeah, it's like, cause I went through that with my house. No, it was a big loss.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do wholesale properties.
Okay. I don't care if you do it on your own time, but get it off my time.
Yeah. I mean, but I can't promise you that I'm not gonna do that with your house, because I might get out there and I mean, I've probably wholesaled, I don't know, 300 properties in Ohio. So I might get out there and be like, I don't want to do this. I've owned properties in Ohio. I've had rentals. I've done flips and I've done wholesales. I might get out there and say, I don't want to take this on. But if I call my buddy and he's want to give me, you know, a couple grand to assign it to him, then I want to be able to do that.
Yeah, see, I don't want to have to deal with that, because if you put that in a contract, then it's pretty much up for that. You know.
Well, it's all the same. It's all the same to you. Nothing changes for you.
But no, it does. It changes the contract. It changes everything. Changes the dates.
No.
Because that's what happened to my house.
Well, that's just because they didn't know what they were doing.
Well, they said no, they didn't do. You know, because they didn't put any allowance into themselves to make it on.
They didn't do what?
They didn't put an allowance in my contract or their contract to make any money.
Oh, well.
I gave us some just because my attorney said I better. But
Well, I'm not worried about that. I mean, I'm not here to waste my time, you know. I mean, you don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time either. Only way I feed my kids is be able to buy and sell properties.
if your buddy wants it, you can buy it the same day.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the same day as you buy it and then turn around and him buy it. You could probably do it where there's a way. I know there's a way you just do it through.
Yeah, it's called the double close. I mean, you can do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, nothing changes for you.
Well, it does, because then I put it in there that it's a lot that you can do that, and that can. It's never worked out for me. How's that?
It's worked out for me fantastically over like 2,500 times.
I know, but it doesn't. I had 5 of them at my house, and all I did was get. I mean, the last day they say, "Oh, we're not doing it." So, yeah.
Well,
It worked.
I mean, how do you want me to? You just want me to take the assignment clause out of the contract?
Yeah, and not put. You're not going to put it up in the ML, whatever it is.
No, I don't do that goofiness.
So that was my biggest. The last time that somebody tried to buy it here, I said nope. I said they didn't have me sign the contract. I said sorry, there's your legality. I said it's not a legal contract. I'm the wife, and in Ohio you have dowry rights. They screwed me tough.
Yeah, so I don't plan on listing your property on the MLS. I don't plan on doing that. I don't do that. But I'm not going to say I won't wholesale the property, because that is one of my exit strategies. That is one of the things that I do to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's a problem, then
Well, it's because I want a new contract. I want the closing date. I want it to go through. You know, not like, well.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the closing date is August 9th. And I want it to go through too, because that's how I make money.
Mm-hmm. And never understood why they don't have to do a double closing.
Well, most of the time it's because people don't know how to do it, or they don't have the ability to do it. So
easy.
But
that's what the attorney said.
I mean, but realistically, all that does is cost me money. I mean, it doesn't. Nothing changes for you. I mean, if I were to do an assignment or a double close, literally you wouldn't know the difference, and nothing would happen different for you.
Right, exactly. And I know there's a double. It's not double cost though. It is a double close, but it's not double cost.
Well, that's not necessarily true. Sometimes they will make you take out title insurance on the initial close. And there's also certain title companies that will not allow a pass through of those funds, and they will require either me to fund it or use transactional funding on it. So there can be expenses that come along with it. Normally it'll run it somewhere in the range of 1 to 1.5%.
over. Just get it done. Don't have to dick around and what, switch people, and then they don't have the same contract because you wouldn't have the same contract, and then it starts all over.
Well, Teresa, let me ask you a question. Do I sound like the kind of person that likes to dick around?
Well, that's what I thought with the guy that I hired for selling my house, and he dicked around.
He didn't sound like me.
Huh?
He didn't sound like me.
He sounded pretty self-assured of himself, I can tell you that.
Yeah. I mean,
How many years have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for 10 years.
He hadn't.
I've done over 2,500 transactions in all 50 states. I've been on TV. I've got a podcast for the past 7 years.
Where are you at on TV?
I was on A&E's Zombie House Flipping, December 3rd, 2020 through 2022.
2022.
I flipped a
To sell a house.
cat shit house.
A what shit?
A cat shit. It was literally the house was full of cat shit.
Nice.
It was not nice. I got actually physically ill from it. It was one of the worst things of all time. They were like, "Hey, can you go stand in that kitchen again and say it this way?" We didn't like how you said it. And I'm like, "It's because I'm standing in the middle of cat shit and piss, bro. That's why." Oh, it was horrible.
I ripped all the carpets out. Well, the one in the kitchen, not the kitchen, I'm sorry, the front room, and it was full of dog shit. And piss. So I know all about that. And they left 3 big cat boxes full. So I know all about this now.
I love it. All right. Your email is 2green.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And is this property is listed in both yours and your husband's name? Is that correct?
Nope.
Just Kevin?
But is, yeah. But he's not ever going to sign another contract without me looking at it.
Okay. So I'll send it directly to you, but it'll be under Kevin's name.
Right.
Now I want you to.
Put my name on there because I have to sign it because I have dowry rights.
Okay. So send it. So, but on the name, I'm going to put Kevin Masters. Is that okay?
Right.
Okay.
And then you put down at the very bottom, first line, put my name. The very bottom. That's all I have to be.
Okay.
That it signs it if I do the contract. And he works nights, so it'll be hit and miss getting him. He works construction up there. He's on 99.
Okay. So when I put your name, what do I say next to it?
Just wife.
Okay. So Kevin Masters, wife, Teresa Masters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you want me to take out of my contract? Because I can delete anything. You just don't want it to say that I can assign the contract. That's it.
And then, I don't know. I don't know what it says. That's the thing.
I mean, it says I'm going to buy the property for what did we agree to? 52.5.
Mm-hmm.
52.5 on August 9th, and we're going to close at whatever title. It's like Fireland title or something like that. Or actually, no, we'll do Empora. We'll do Empora title. And then we're abiding by the laws of Ohio, and it has on there that I have the rights to assign the contract if I want.
I thought you were taking that out.
Well, that's all I'm saying. Do you want me to take that out?
Yep.
I love how you're sticking to it.
Yep. Because I've been through it.
I mean, but deep down, you know it doesn't actually matter, right?
Well, it kind of does if it went to court. Because deep down, you can sign any contract you want. I mean, most contracts says buyer can't back out, but they do.
I mean, all I'm saying is all you're doing is if I decide to wholesale this, you're costing me like $500. That's like a round of groceries in this economy.
That's according. If you don't have nowhere to cook, you eat a lot cheaper.
You don't have an 11-year-old boy, I don't think. 11-year-old boy eats a lot of groceries.
Yeah, I know. I have older brothers.
There you go. All right, I'm gonna get this sent out to you. I'll take that out. Anything else that I need to worry about before I send the contract to you?
Not advertising to put it out there, I guess.
Well, I don't have anything on there that says I will put it on the MLS, but
Well, a lot of them do.
yeah, I don't have any of that bullshit. When would you be able to sign this by?
Well, I don't know. I have to get a hold of him. Because I'll read it, tell him what it's on there, and then I'll have to send it to him, let him kind of read it. And I could do it by midnight because he's working nights.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I give you until tomorrow, because what I put on there is that the contract is null and void if it's not signed by a certain date. So
okay, do tomorrow then.
do tomorrow. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get this written up. I'll get it sent to you.
Okay.
If you got any questions, you can call this number back. My name's RJ Bates. And yeah, if you get bored tonight, look us up. Zombie House Flipping, December 3rd,
I will.
2022. You'll see a strikingly handsome man with an amazing beard. That's me.
Oh, okay. I know what men look like with beards. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I appreciate you, Teresa.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. Hey, shocker. That was the 10th dial. Next.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
The numbers on that one, I had an ARV of 150. I put 30,000 in repairs. So we're looking at like 40,000 in profit for the end buyer, somewhere in the range of $10,000 to $12,000 assignment fee. I didn't feel like I argued on that. I just sometimes want to stand my ground so they don't feel like, listen, we were transparent about it. And, it's easier to do an assignment. It's just because it really doesn't impact her at all.
Hello?
Hi, is Ada there?
Who's this?
This is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there on Rosa Street. Looks like it got entered on my website saying that y'all were looking to sell that property.
Oh, okay, yeah, just give me 1 second. Let me go get it.
Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ada?
Yes.
Hi, Ada. This is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there on Rosa Street. Looks like you guys entered it on my website saying that y'all were looking to sell. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for that?
Well, it's not my property. It's actually my mom, and she was asking 80, but I think she went down to 70,000.
Okay. Let's see here. What's going on with your mom there?
She lives by herself, so I'm gonna get her so she could live with me, so she doesn't have to live in that house no more, because the house needs repairment and she doesn't have the income to repair the home, so she just decided to sell it.
Okay. You said the house needs some repairs. What's wrong with it?
It's mainly like the fixer and upper, like one of the rooms, which is the bedroom, has like a water bubble, but it already became like a big hole in the ceiling, so it leaks. But other than that, it's other just updated and repaired.
Okay. Were you the one that filled out the form, or was that your mom?
No, I think that was my sister that did it for her, my other sister.
Gotcha. Okay. So what she wrote on here was that it was a full gut. It needed everything. She needed to sell for emergency reasons as soon as possible, and that the asking price was $50,000. Does that sound? Does that sound accurate?
I guess if that's the price that my sister put, then that would be the price then.
Okay. Is it really only 564 square feet?
Yeah, it's a small home. I believe it's a 2-bedroom, 1 restroom.
Wow. That is just extraordinarily small in comparison to the other properties in the area.
Are you local?
I'm in Fort Worth.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking online at the other properties that have sold in the area.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's a couple that were like 700 square feet that have sold, but nothing in the 500 range. And they sold pretty low.
How much did they sell for?
So like one that was 784 on La Gadornis sold for 32,000, and one on Siesta sold for 60,000. But again, they were like 200 square feet larger.
Okay.
Just based off of what I'm seeing here,
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like I am going to be a pretty significant amount lower.
So I can mention it to my mom.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look up right now and give you that number. I'm trying to see if I can find anything that is comparable in size. So give me just a few seconds here.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it's pretty important for you guys to get her out of there. I mean, if there's like leaking and a water bubble and stuff.
We'll just get her out.
I'm trying to see if there's anything right now for sale in that square foot range. So give me just a few seconds here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I probably need to be. Oh, it's an adorable little house too. I just really wish it had more square footage. when you say it's a fixer-upper, because I mean, it looks like she's taking care of her yard. It looks like it looks like she's actually like taking care of the place. I mean, so I know it needs like a new.
It's not that bad. Like it's
Right.
still a good home. It just needs to do like updates and
Because like the kitchen's probably not that big, right? I mean, it's a small little area.
The property.
The kitchen, like the size of the kitchen, is it like really small on the inside?
Yeah, the kitchen would be like, yeah, it would be small. Like it still has the cabins and everything, but yeah, it's still a small area. Well, I always told her that if you expand it forward, it'll make it bigger, but that takes money.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I even hate to throw this number out there, but just realistically, I'd probably need to be somewhere in like the $20,000 range.
20?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. And you said your name was what?
RJ Bates.
Okay, I'll mention that to my mom and see what she decides or what.
Okay. Do you want to take down my number so you can call me back, or do you have it?
Is it this 1817 area code?
Correct.
Yes, I have it. It came up.
Okay. I'll probably follow up with you if I don't hear back from you, but yeah, just let me know one way or another. I wish I could do more, but I just had to base it off the size and what's sold in the area. So I know it's a lot lower than what she was anticipating, but that's just what I could do. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let her know. Thank you, RJ.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Man, that one's really tough because the house is actually really adorable on the outside, and it's like a very well landscaped property. Golly, it does not look like it's a 500 square foot house either. I hate that stuff. Nah, bro. That's South Texas. We ain't got those here in South Texas.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Linda
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Linda, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on East Bay Road. You had entered this on my website saying that you were looking to sell. If you could, give me a call back at 817-710-8689. Thank you.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 539444. Not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Paul, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on LaFleur Avenue. You had entered this on my website saying that you're looking to sell. If you could, give me a call back at 817-710-8689. Thank you. Probably going to end up being around 25 to 30 leads, Tori.
Hello?
Hey, is Penny there?
You're speaking with her?
Hey, Penny, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Lava Avenue. You had entered this on my website saying that you're looking to sell. Is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for that?
Well, I was looking for 30, but I'll take 25.
All right. What you got going on there?
Well, it's a property with two parcels on it, which, you know, the blue parcel needs to be taken down if that's what you want to do. It would be probably more to fix up than take down. The other one has some fixing up that needs to be done on, but the land and where it's located is excellent land and located in an excellent place in Wheeling. It's next to schools. It's right down the hill from all the shopping, post office, banks. I mean, everything that you can imagine and dream of.
All right. So I just got this pulled up here. This dropped me on Junior Avenue.
Well, no, it's on Lava.
Wow. All right. I'm trying to look it up on.
Lava's right behind it on the alley.
Gotcha. So you said, so is it that big blue building in the background that I'm seeing? Is that you? Because you said something about blue. Is that one of the properties?
Yeah, that is the property back there, but that blue one really needs to be taken down. It's not. I mean, you could fix it if you wanted, but you'd have to cut the whole thing out and build. So, but it's a nice land. I mean, it's never flooded, and it is right by the creek. We've never had a flood in the house or anything like that. It just, I could not live there any longer.
Gotcha.
I live with my daughter, and she has 2 kids and one on the way, and we needed something bigger, so that's what we got.
All right. Bear with me. I'm just looking around to see what I can do here. So the one, go ahead.
The reason why I wanted 30 for it is because my mother took a loan out on the house right before she died, and I've been paying it, and the interest rate is 13.75 on it. And I can't handle that because I'm not getting it paid off.
Right.
That interest rate is ridiculous. I pay a payment of $300 and $295 of it goes on interest, and the other $5 goes to the loan. I mean, that's exaggerating, but
right.
That's exactly what happened.
I feel your pain. I've been there before.
And I can't get anybody to see the fact that it's a good piece of property. The property itself is worth $30,000. Where it's at, I mean, how big it is. I mean, it just, even if you bought it for the property and tore down, it'd be worth it.
So technically speaking, is the address just 23, or is there a second address to it?
Well, there was a 23, which is the main house, and 21 was the blue house.
Okay.
But we haven't had the 21 used for a long time, so the number hasn't been used.
Gotcha.
Because my mother and dad lived in the big house, and I lived in the other house with my 2 children. And then when they passed away, I received the house, and my kids grew up, and my daughter decided that she wanted to stay with me. And, you know, she had 2 kids and a husband, and it's just too small for us.
What's the square foot of the good property? Not the blue one, but the other one. Is it like 1,200?
I think it is. At least that's what I was told. I mean, I can't swear by it. And I'm not going to lie to you about any part of the thing or whatever just to get it sold or whatever, because that would be stupid. I mean, I'm just tired of dealing with it and people not seeing the advantage of where the property is and how good the property really is.
How many people have you talked to about it?
About 4, 5. I had it on a realtor, and he never even decided. He wasn't very well. He wasn't good. I mean, he never even told me when somebody was interested in it, how much they wanted to pay for it. You know, it wasn't very good. The one person wanted to pay $30,000 for it, and it was on there for $50,000, and they told him no. So, you know, then they dropped it down to $30,000, and that person didn't want to buy it then. And it was just I think a big rigmarole with that realtor I had.
Yeah, I'm not too fond of realtors myself.
Yeah, I wasn't very fond of him either. I mean, the living room and the kitchen are both 15 by 16, those aren't bad sized rooms.
All right. Give me just 2 seconds here. I'm still trying to find the exact I want to find it on Google Street View so then I can know exactly what I'm looking at. I see.
You know, it doesn't give you a Google street, except it just gives you a Google overhead. It doesn't give you a street. It will give you a blue house, which is 30 Lava Avenue.
Right.
And then it'll give you a front house with white with a brick porch, which is Junior Avenue.
So where
Google doesn't do that.
where are you located in reference to like John Z's dog grooming there on Junior Avenue?
Okay, if you go down the alley and go through the parking lot of the bar,
Uh-huh.
it's right behind there.
Gotcha. So you're like on that little.
I'm on the little hoop.
I see. Okay, and there's like an above ground pool, and yeah. Okay, I see it now.
Right.
All right. So the one on the left, that's the ugly one that needs to be torn down, and the one on the right is the one that you're living in.
Yeah. Well, I lived in it. I don't
Lived
live
in it.
now.
Right. Lived in it.
Yeah, it's empty right now. But like I said, the land, if you tore down the blue one, the land is worth every bit of what it is. Even if you wanted to tear them both down, it didn't, that could be who's ever buying it prerogative or whatever, you know.
I'm actually curious. So there is a vacant lot that sold down the road. It sold for $5,000. So the land itself are about the same square foot. That's worth about $5,000, but it's going to cost you quite a bit to tear down the house. So I can see how people would give a little bit pushback there. I think the value in this property is in the house. Now I'm going to need to fix that thing up, right? What are we looking at? Is it a full gut on it, or what's kind of the repairs that we need to do?
No, it's not. The bathroom needs some work done on it because the roof leaks, and there is a spot over on. If you're looking straight at the house from the yard, the gutter came off with the piece of wood that was on it. That has to be fixed. And then there's a porch, almost like a built-in porch with the little windows or whatever. That needs to be really torn down and, made into another porch or just steps going out that door.
Okay.
And then there's a part of the wall where the laundry room was. When they built the laundry room, they didn't slope the roof right, and it leaked, and it brought it out.
Okay.
But it's not a full gut. The kitchen is practically brand new. It was redone in 2004, which is 20 years old, but it's really still in good condition.
How much do you owe on this?
They said it was 22. So I said I'd pay 25. Even if I come out ahead with a couple thousand, I'll be a happy person.
Right. So you said 4 people have come and looked at it, and no one was willing to pull the trigger at the 30. You owe 22. You need 25. I was really hoping you'd say you owe like 15 because I really wanted to say 20, but I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, right.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to do that. All right. I got your email as,
Yeah.
okay. I'm going to send you the contract for the 25. I am going to need to gain access to the property.
Okay, there's a lockbox on it. You can gain access into it with the lockbox, and the number is 1204.
Okay. All right. I'm going to send you the contract for the 25. I've got the property in, it says a Richard Dayton and P&A Estates. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, and I'm the holder of the estate.
Okay. So I need to write this as Richard Dayton and P.A. Estates and then send it to you.
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure that that's correct. All right. I will write that up. I will send that over to you here shortly. When do you think
You're buying it?
I have every intention of doing that? Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
When do I think I want to sell it? Now.
No, I was going to ask you, when do you think you'll be able to sign the contract? It sounds like you'll be able to do it pretty soon. I will say, I do want to get title insurance on this. And so we are going to have to go through an attorney to get this closed. That I'm sure you know this. Your lovely state that this property is residing in does not move very quickly. So it's probably going to take us somewhere till the middle of next month to get this closed. Is that okay?
That's fine. Yes,
All right.
I've waited this long. I can wait till the middle of next month.
Okay. Well, I'm very excited that you're so excited. Sometimes people aren't that excited, and I love hearing that in your voice. So I'm glad.
As long as I can get out from under this loan and this house, because I'm paying to have the grass cut every 2 weeks. I'm paying the house insurance on it still because if anything were to happen to it, I would want money for it or
Right.
whatever. So the house insurance is still on it, and so that's like $80, $200 out of my pocket a month to do that. So, that's kind of a relief.
Right. Well, I'm going to get this sent over to you here shortly. It'll be coming over through Dropbox sign. Once you sign that, we'll go out. We'll gain access through the lockbox, do our due diligence, everything that we need to do. We'll go ahead and open up the title. You'll receive emails connecting you to the closing attorney. I'm sure they'll want to get information from you. They'll get information about the lender so they can get the payoff and all of that stuff. We'll get the process started and hopefully get this done for you as soon as possible. Okay, Penny?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day. Go enjoy your night, okay?
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Man. Just sometimes you have those calls and you remember why you do this, man. You're right, Charles. That is a prime example of how wholesalers fulfill a specific need in the real estate industry and exemplifies that we can bring unique solutions to many people. You're absolutely right. Jerry Norton had a video today talking about how NAR is attacking us, and they absolutely are. and it has nothing to do with helping homeowners and sellers. Because if that's the case, then a member of NAR would have stepped up and helped this lady, but they didn't. They let her down, and we are going to come in and we are going to solve her problem.
This is Brian Fleming. Please leave a message.
Hey, Brian, this is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there on Berry Creek Drive. Looked like you entered this on my website saying that you were looking to sell. If you could, give me a call back at 817-710-8689. Thank you. Give me 1 second here. I need to get that contract sent out. Hey.
Your call.
So the numbers on that one, Tyler, are actually a little bit weird. I'm going to say the lot is somewhat worthless, $5,000. Seems what they're going to be going for, but there's a property that needs to be torn down, so it's not really worth a whole lot. But it does give the investor the opportunity to develop if they wanted. The property itself, though, the house that just needs a remodel, I've got comps. I've got comps going anywhere from the lowest 88,000 all the way up to 193,000. Now it's a wide range of year builts, bed and bath count, lot size. I don't think we're going to be 193,000 on ARV, but I definitely think that there's plenty of room there for an investor to come in. So I didn't really put like specific numbers on it, but we're definitely in the $100,000+ range on the after repair value.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Can't do it, man. YouTube takes it off. I lost the video of it.
Hello?
Hi, is Timothy there?
No, he just left.
Gotcha. Well, will you leave Timothy a message saying that I was calling about his property that he was looking to sell there on Springfort Drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like he had entered it on my website saying that he was looking to sell. Should I talk to Timothy or can I talk to you about it?
No, you can talk to him.
Okay.
Let me see if I can pull up his number. This phone is always uncooperative.
Do you want to just give him my number and tell him to call me back when he gets home?
Okay, this number you're calling me from?
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell him.
All righty. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So I had actually multiple videos that have been taken down from YouTube, but one was extremely upsetting. It had 14,000 views. It had an average watch time of like 45 minutes. It was regularly watched. It had a ton of great comments on there where people were saying it's one of the best videos I ever recorded. It was my initial virtual wholesaling A to Z. Glenn, Al's in Titanium University. Yeah, Al he never turns his camera on. He's always in the background. We don't get to see him. And that video got taken down because I wrote a fake contract to John Doe at 123 Main Street, and they said I showed people's private information and deleted the video, and then even reviewed it and said I still showed private information because I showed John Doe's information. Hello, this is RJ.
RJ, this is Brian Fleming.
Hey, Brian, how are you?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
Good. You entered your information there about selling your property on Berry Creek. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for that property?
Anything over 373.
That is a very specific number.
It is. It is.
All righty. What you got going on?
What I got going on is I'd like to get rid of that property and not have to, if it was ever possible, pay to get rid of the property.
Gotcha. Okay. So, real quick glance. You got 4 active properties around you. They're listed super high. You got 505, 505, 550, and 300. And then pending and sold, not nearly around there.
Sure.
I am laughing at this. It's like some realtor came in and promised a bunch of people that they could sell the properties for $500,000. And the reality is no property is sold anywhere close to that. How'd you come with 373? Is that what you owe on it?
Yes.
Gotcha. Man, it looks like it's a pretty property. How long have you owned it? A couple of years?
Yeah, a couple years. Not that long, unfortunately.
Let's see. Do you have to have the mortgage paid off, or what if someone just came in and started making payments on it?
Yeah, I mean, I've looked at these options. It's hard to trust one of those financing things because my name's on it and something could happen. We have tried renters. We just unfortunately had the worst renters on planet Earth.
Right.
And that can be a little scary to go back to.
What's your mortgage? What's your monthly payment on it?
It's around 3,300.
Gee, ay, ay. When you bought it, what did it appraise for?
Oh, about 400.
Yeah. I mean, sounds like you want to get rid of it pretty quickly. I mean, but it's a good looking property. You haven't owned it for very long. It's you know, it's in a nice little neighborhood. I mean, why haven't you just listed it with a realtor?
As we've listed it a couple times, we just have not had the best of luck.
Just the realtors just didn't do their job.
You know, it could be that. That's an odd situation there. It's a family friend of my wife.
Ooh.
But, yeah, boy, I know it.
That's hey, don't feel bad. That's every person in the United States, though. Every person in the United States has a family friend that's a realtor. So it's a running joke. It's like the only reason why you go get your license as a realtor is just to list all your friends and family's properties. You're not actually going to go get random strangers to list with you.
Absolutely. Quick question, are you guys in Fort Worth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm actually from Fort Worth, and so I'm just thinking, good thing I'm not doing that in that town. I'd have too many friends.
Yeah, right. Man, this is just one of those weird things. I mean, honestly, that the two best options for you. I don't think that there's going to be an investor that comes in and says, "Yeah, man, here's 373 cash. Go on about your day," because there's no exit strategy for that in buyer. Unless these 505 and 550 active listings sell. But it sounds like if you were struggling to sell yours at, 370, 400, whatever you had it listed for, the property didn't suddenly today become worth 500,000, right? I wish I bet you wish it did, but it's probably not. So the best option would probably be to find another realtor to list it and try to sell it, or have an investor that would be willing to come in and buy the property. What it's called is subject to the existing mortgage. So the mortgage stays in your name, but they take over those payments. But to be honest with you, with the mortgage payment being as high, is it a 30-year amortization or was it less?
30, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, that monthly payment is high. Property taxes must be pretty high on it.
Yeah, they jumped pretty bad on us.
Yeah, that's downside of Texas, right?
That's very real.
Yeah. No state income tax, but we'll get it on property taxes. Yeah, man, it's just that's kind of a rough situation. I mean, realistically, though, like just me being as frank as I possibly can be with you, your best situation is probably going to be go find you another realtor that can get you the low fours and get out there. Because even an investor buying this property, if you said, yeah, man, just start taking over the payments, it just doesn't look like it's going to rent enough to cover those payments,
Right.
So it's tough. Yeah. I wish I had better news for you, but that's my analysis right there. Is looks like probably listing it again with someone else is probably going to be your best solution.
All right. Well, RJ, I truly appreciate you.
All right, Brian, best of luck with everything, and hopefully it moves quickly for you. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye. That man is in a world of hurt.
Hello.
Hi, is Alexis there?
Hold on. Hopefully, Garrett phone.
I'm sorry?
I'm talking to
get her the phone.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is Alexis there?
Yes.
Hi, Alexis. This is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property on Oak Hill Cemetery Road. Looks like you had entered this on my website saying that you're looking to sell. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for it?
16,000.
You said 15?
16.
16. Okay. Well, tell me a little bit about it. What you got going on?
I have a 4-bedroom, 2 full bath, mobile home, living room, den, dining room, and I have 2 acres of land.
Mobile home, 2 acres of land. What's got you looking to sell?
Sir,
I said, why are you looking to sell?
because I want to relocate and I just didn't want the property to go down.
Gotcha. Where are you looking to move to?
Macon, Georgia.
Okay. Do you know what the square foot is? Is it 2,000 square feet? Is that what you said?
Yes.
What's the condition like on it?
It's just a minor, like, conditions, like, it need more plastic underpins, redo the front porch, redo like a couple of floors.
Okay. How'd you come up with the number 16? That's such a specific number.
That's the number I just was going with because of the land and the trailer.
Uh-huh.
Just the number I was going with.
I got you. What's your time frame on looking to move? When do you want to move?
Soon as possible.
You got a place to go?
Yeah, that's the place to go. I'm just trying to get it sold before I go.
Are there a lot of mobile homes out there?
No, it's like more like a family street. Like it's a family.
Gotcha. Said ready to go, huh? You own this free and clear?
Sure.
I said, do you own this free and clear? No mortgage on it or anything like that? No liens?
None of that.
All right. How about 15,000? I cover all the closing costs and there's no commissions. We'll get it closed in a month.
And how long?
A month?
In a month.
Yep. We'll close in the middle of August.
With someone I'm a college.
You're going to negotiate with someone. You're negotiating with me. Who's someone?
A month to I was trying to be happy down by a month.
What? Well, I mean, we got to pull title and do all that. I mean, when do you want to close by?
I was trying to get close soon as possible.
Right, but we got to have a title company pull title and get all the docs ready and all that. That at least takes a couple of weeks. That other person's gonna have to do the same thing. Who's this other person? Where did they come into the picture?
It's someone else I had spoke with too, and that range was a little quicker than that.
Okay. So when do I need to close by?
I'm really trying to get close like soon as possible.
Well, I know, but you said that they can move faster, so they told you a time.
Yeah, they told me the one I spoke with already said that they could get the title search back in 7 days.
7 days. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a hot pile of poo poo.
Yeah.
That's,
they already started there, so that's why.
they already started what?
Their title search.
They started their title search?
Yeah, he said he already started their title search.
You can't. Did they sign a contract with you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're under contract with somebody.
Yeah, they did it, and I just felt like the numbers they were saying, but they went back and renegotiated with someone about the numbers on the price.
So did you sign a contract with them?
No, not yet. He just told me that he was doing the title search and all that.
That's what I'm saying. But you haven't signed anything with them, so all of that is irrelevant. Because I mean, my thing is if I go to a title company and I say, "Hey, title company, I want you to run title on this," they're going to say, "Where's the contract?" Because they get charged to run a title search. So unless they're just somehow doing this on their own, I mean, that just doesn't sound. That's not how we do deals. No one goes and does a title search unless they know, because it costs them money. Why would I go pull title on this unless I know you sign a contract and I know you're selling me your property?
And they said it was some problem with their attorney.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But that attorney, it costs him money to be able to pull a title search. Nothing is free. So no one does that until they have a signed contract. So I don't know. A week doesn't sound realistic. I mean, the best I would be willing to do would be August 9th. I can say that date for you.
You said August the 9th?
I can close by August 9th. But I'll be honest with you. My offer is good right now. If you want to go talk to them, my offer goes away.
All right, let me sit with my husband, then I'll call you right back.
You can put me on hold and go talk to your husband.
He's at work right now, so I'll have to call him.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think I might have to pass, Alexis. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Nah. Properties, and I can hear the husband talking in the background. What are we talking about? No. That all smelled like a hot, steamy pile of dog shit. Next. She wasn't even upset about it at the end. That's how you know it was bullshit. Because if she was that motivated, where she's saying, I need you to close that fast, she ain't letting me get off the phone.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Adrian, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Tuscan Ridge Circle. Looks like you entered this on my website saying that you're looking to sell. If you could give me a call back at 817-710-8689. Thank you. Yeah, it was a mobile home, but it was in a good area. It would have been a great deal.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Michelle Clayton.
Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept. Your call has been forwarded.
Come on now. Need one more. Hi, it's Caitlin there. Hey, Caitlin, this is RJ Bates. I'm calling about your property on Lone Oak Cove. Looks like you entered this on my website saying that you were looking to sell. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for that?
230.
230. All right. Tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
It's been on the market for close to 3 months, and we've had 2 contracts fall through on the buyer's end, and I can't afford to pay a mortgage, my rent, and live life at the moment. So I really need to get out from under it.
Man, that sucks. How much do you owe on it?
I don't know.
Do you know what the monthly payment is?
I pay about $1,900 a month.
Okay, that throws out that idea. Why are the contracts falling through? Is it because of like inspection results or because they can't get financing? I mean, your house looks adorable.
Well, they've been pre-approved, and then come to find out this last one didn't have any money for down payment. They expected us to pay it all, which we can't do because we walk away with like no profit according to our realtor, since she has all of our loan information. So we need to walk away with about $15,000 in our pocket.
Right.
Because I had to relocate for work. So I'm currently in Nashville renting an apartment month to month, and it's just getting really expensive. And we are contingent on a house as long as this house sells. And it's just been a nightmare. So in the first one, it fell through on the buyer's side for not being able to provide some sort of document for their bank statement.
Man, I really hate this. This is just, it's a situation that honestly I don't know that I offer much of a solution.
Okay.
Because I'm an investor, so normally we buy things discounted, and then if I were to take over the mortgage, it doesn't really, the mortgage is more than like the rent rate there in the area, so it's just tough. I hate it for you. I wish I could offer you a solution, but I don't think I can there.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Not much that can be done there.
It's Dan with Integrated Insurance. Sorry I missed your call. I'm either out of the office or with a
Griselda?
Please leave your message for
Mario Montaño.
Whoa, that's not Griselda. Come on, baby. Give me one more. Hey, is John there?
Yes, it's him.
Hey, John, this is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there on Pennsylvania Avenue. Looks like you entered it on my website saying you're looking to sell. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. How much are you looking to get for it?
Without a realtor and everything, probably 165.
165. All right. Tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
I bought it for an investment property to fix and flip. I got it pretty much done. Brand new water tank, new furnace, new bathrooms, new kitchen, new flooring. It's pretty much ready to sell.
You did my job.
Well, you know.
That's what I want to do.
Well, that's what I'm trying to not do. Contractors are hard to come by, and it just sucks. I'm getting tired of flipping, trying to spend on contractors. To be honest with you, I think I might end up just buying some rentals.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. You want me to sell you a property? I know you were trying to sell me a property, but what if I sell you a property?
Where's that?
Give me a second. Let me remember where it is. Weston, Ohio. How far away is that from you?
Weston, Ohio. I've never heard of it, to be honest with you.
All right, let's see how far away it is. Weston to Marion. We're an hour and 17 minutes away. Too far?
Oh, yeah. I just did local stuff here. It's easy for me to keep, for me to go over and check on everything. But
Yeah.
good.
I mean, I'm an investor just like you, man. So you already did my work. So there ain't much I can do with this. So with you selling at 165, I mean.
Yeah, I think with the realtor, we're going to put it on for 189, but I haven't put it up with the realtor yet.
Yeah. I got you, man. Well, yeah. You want me to keep you in mind for any properties that we get under contract there in Marion?
Sure.
All right. I'll put you on our list there. I appreciate the opportunity to take a look at your property, man. Hopefully it goes soon, okay?
All right, man. Thank you, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
Please leave your message for Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you
Avery 607-425.
Well, he's about to just throw that phone number out there. All right. Last one. Actually, I think I already called this one.
Hello,
Hey, is Richard there?
speaking.
Hi, Richard. This is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there. I don't think I'm going to pronounce this right, but Taconic Lakeway.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. You had entered it on my website saying that you were looking to sell. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for it?
I'm looking at this myself. I want to get around 205 at least.
205. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about what's going on.
What?
I said, tell me a little bit about what's going on.
I was just going to mention to you that the house down the street, which is number 26, I think that sold for 167, and it's a piece of shit. They had to take the flooring out of the second floor because it was different 6 inches. They had to put a new floor on the first floor. They had to replace the front porch. He replaced all the walls and got them all shot with that insulation.
Gotcha.
But it's a 50-acre. It's about a 50-acre lake. There's 52 or 53 homes around the lake, but only 7 or 8 of them are winterized. Mine was the first one on the lake to be winterized.
All right.
The whole second floor is down in the basement. It's the same size as the first floor, but I don't know if I don't think that's considered in the square footage.
Yeah, what I'm seeing on the square foot is 1296.
Would that be consistent with the first floor?
That's all that pops up when I'm looking at it, so I don't know what that's based off of.
Yeah, I just never measured it, but it's 2 squares on top of one another. It's exactly what it is.
Right.
In 70, this was a cabin originally. In 72, he raised the house in the air and put in a poured foundation, cinder block, and dropped the house back down.
You said 26 is the one that sold for how much? 165?
167.
167. When did that happen?
Less than a year ago.
All right.
But there's been 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 houses that have sold in the last 2 years here. One of them's next door to me. 26 is 3 doors down from me, and there's a couple other ones around the lake. See, the problem is up here, a lot of times shit don't get listed because it's all family. You got second cousins and uncles, and yeah. I've never put it this way. I've never seen a house except for the Clifton. We have 2 Clifton Park homes, we call them. I've never seen a house listed.
Yeah, okay. I see that one now. So it's April 19th, 2023. Sold for 165. All right. About the same square footage as yours.
It's what?
Said it was about the same square footage as yours.
Now, they're counting 2 floors, though. Very small footprint on that house compared to mine.
Okay.
I have a bunkhouse, and I got a generator house. I even have a working outhouse.
There you go. You do not have water access, right?
Yeah, I do. I got a 15-foot path straight down to the water.
Yeah, but like your property is not on the water, right?
My house is not directly on the water, no.
Right. Yeah.
But the path to go to my dock or my deck, a 12 by 12 deck down there with 5 8-foot steps going into the water, is 12 foot wide or 15 foot wide, but it's mine. It's deeded to me. Nobody else on the lake, just me. So it's a 2-minute walk to get down there. I can see the water from here.
Right.
There's about 8 houses that aren't directly on the water.
Yeah.
We're on the outside of the circle. It's a private road. One way in, hits a circle, and one way back out again. The reason it's private, you'll never see cops here. Unless somebody directly calls them, they don't come up here and drive around the lake because it's private.
Gotcha.
Plus, we have a retired state trooper who lives on the lake.
That helps a little bit. So I just being honest with you, I don't think this is going to be a good fit for me. I'm an investor. Sounds like you've got a pretty nice little property there. Doesn't look like it's like you said, it's a close-knit community. Most houses don't hit the market. You know, it's not necessarily what we're looking for, just because it's kind of a unicorn type property. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think this is a good.
If you're one of those guys who family that likes going skiing, you got like 12 ski resorts within 90 minutes of here.
Yeah. I'm not buying for myself. I'm buying to make money. You know, this is what I do for a living. So it's just not necessarily what I'm looking for.
You want to pay $160 for it, though, right?
No, I want to pay like 60, and then I can go skiing anywhere I want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, man. Well, I appreciate the opportunity, Richard. Best of luck. Hopefully it moves quickly for you. Bye-bye. All right. Well, let's see our KPIs. 33 calls. 1. So we talked to 10 people. So out of the 33, we got 23 voicemails on the first dial. I only single dialed and never double dialed or triple dialed. We did get 2 callbacks. So we talked to 12 out of the 33. We embraced no on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We embraced no. 7. The 7th call, offer rejected. We sent 2 contracts. We offered on another. We did offer on a fourth that I aggressively pulled away and killed it because I didn't want to play the BS games. So, yeah, I mean, 2 contracts with a possible third in 12 conversations with another, what is that, 21 leads to call on and follow up on. I mean, Property Leads is amazing. I mean, that is great. This was nationwide. It's nationwide. The price ranges range anywhere between $50 to $70, $75, depending on the time of the day that you're running it. So I normally like to say the price is going to be somewhere between $60 to $65 per lead, but this is nationwide. I mean, every time we go live with Property Leads, we're somewhere in the range of 1 out of every 10 leads to a signed contract just on the initial. And so in this scenario, let me bring up my calculator here. Say we spent $65 times 33. That's $2,145. Okay. $2,145. We'll get 2 signed contracts. I would just say conservatively on those, we're going to make somewhere in the range of $20,000, $10,000 on each. So we made 20 off of a $2,000 investment with another 21 leads to follow up on and another offer that we've already made. I mean, it's just consistent. It's a repeatable lead source. The leads as they come in, these were fresh. I mean, yeah, if you're going to run the nationwide to be more affordable, then you're going to have to be prepared for dispositions is going to be more work. That's part of the game. You need to be invested in the dispositions tools. I obviously recommend Investor Lift. If you can't afford Investor Lift, then look into Deal Speed. But that's part of the game of being a nationwide virtual wholesaler is cheaper on the lead generation. Acquisitions is going to be more, it's going to be easier. And as you do dispositions, you have to build up that relationship buyer in your areas. So as you get deals across the country, you build that relationship. At first, Daryl, it's going to be hard. It's not easy. It takes time to build that up. It takes time to build those relationships, and it takes money and operating capital to afford tools like Investor Lift and Deal Speed. And then also it takes a lot of time, effort, and energy to do dispositions across the country. So it's a lot of work, but I mean, dude, we've been at it for 4 years now on the full nationwide scale. And we're really reaping the benefits of that in certain locations where we have those relationships where we could go back to them over and over and over again. So great job. Thank you to Property Leads. We appreciate you being such a strong supporter of Titanium University, and our community. If you haven't checked out Property Leads, there's a link down below, propertyleads.com/RJ. You get a discount there. Love what they've done for our community in a short amount of time. They're always wanting us to go live, promote their product, and bring fire content like today. I mean, today was awesome. We had all kinds of different types of calls, which I love. I love highlighting that for you guys. You got to see the embrace dough. You got to see the pull away. You got to see signed contracts. We got to see an emotional seller there because she's actually getting to sell her property. So we got to see all kinds of different examples today, which is amazing. So thank you to PropertyLeads for doing that. Make sure you guys give this video a like. The likes make a huge difference on the YouTube algorithm. So please give the video a like. It means the world to us because the more likes that you give these videos, the more that YouTube thinks that we need to show this to more people. Okay. So please do that. To all of the Titanium University members, please be on tomorrow morning's implementation call with me. I do have some special announcements, some things I want to talk to you guys about in the morning. So please be on there. And with that being said, I'm super excited because I'm about to go see greatness. I'm going to my first WNBA game tonight. I'm going to go watch Caitlin Clark play. I'm super excited about it. I think it's awesome what she's done for the sport. I think she's an amazing talent. And I think this is something I'm going to look back at one day and say, dude, I got to see one of the greatest female basketball players of all time during her rookie season. And I'm getting to see it in a super small venue. She's playing at UTA's arena, which is where the Dallas Wings play. So I'm super pumped up for that. So let's hope she has a killer game tonight. Let's hope it's a good game, but I hope she kills it because I'm actually probably more of a fan of Caitlin Clark than I am the Dallas Wings. So you guys enjoy your night. Make sure you give me a like. We'll see you guys